Hi there, Cancer. Cancer, this is your June check-in right before your birthday season begins, right? About a week before your birthday season. That is interesting. I don't usually stutter. So perhaps that is that means something to you guys. Let me know. Wow. That was fast, Spirit. Okay, so Spirit, I would like to actually, you know what we're gonna do? Cancer, let's do this. This is new, different. I wanna know. I wanna get some confirmation for you. So first of all, this is a love check-in, okay? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and I wanna see who you might be dealing with. So, just a little extra confirmation. What? Wow, and I feel dizzy too all of a sudden. That is, I don't know what is happening with you guys. Okay, so Spirit, listen, first of all, get a checkup, okay? That really was for some of you important to get a health checkup. Okay, Spirit, what kind of person is my Cancer collective dealing with? The Rebel? Okay, well then. And the Humanitarian. This is very interesting. I'm like, okay. Was not expecting that. Who is at the back of the deck? The Philosopher. Wow, so very interesting. I'm sorry. So you could be dealing, I do have two Aquarius cards out here. Also, my voice got really quiet. And at the back of the deck was the Sagittarius. And I'm going to point out quickly, there must be some sort of communication block between you and this person. Don't know what that's about, but y'all, Mercury season is coming up. So if you are dealing with someone who fits any of these archetypes, Humanitarian, Rebel, or Philosopher, the signs are Aquarius and Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, okay? This message may resonate really deeply with you. Let me know in the comments, okay? All right, so Spirit, what is the current state of Cancer's relationship with their person? Okay, and it landed right on those cards. Six of Pentacles. Okay, wait, so Spirit, before I jump to conclusions, is this an equal give and take relationship? Nope, it is not. Okay, I was gonna say, well, if it is, then oh my God. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to have those reactions, but when this deck, the Devil is just very the depiction just feels, oh my God, and I realized I can't I can't even show this part of this image on screen for YouTube. It's a very jarring image for me, but unhealthy attachment, guys. Unhealthy attachment, toxic kind of situation, could be habits, could be cycles, could be patterns that you've been needing to break. The thing about this is Six of Pentacles along with the Five of Cups is indicative of not a relationship with equal give and take, equal effort. It is a situation that was uneven. One person giving more than the other to the growth and well-being and maintenance, right, of the relationship. Now, I want to pull your energy, but right away, I did sense the sadness. I did sense possibly a difficulty in speaking up for oneself, and I don't know if it's you or the person that you're dealing with, but between the froggy in my throat, the strange difficulty getting my words out at the beginning there, and just right now I'm feeling a little bit weak. Yeah, I really hope it's not you, but We're going to find out how is Cancer feeling right now about this relationship. Okay. Yeah, you really want to talk. There's page energy here. You want to have a conversation. You might be watching them on social media with the Page of Swords at the back of the deck. Page of Wands here. You want to get things moving. I mean, that's an energy of curiosity and courage. And especially with the Knight of Swords, it's basically saying, yeah, you want to just push through and have words. I think you've been holding back. Oh, it's a real strange feeling that I have right now. Almost like, oh my gosh, almost like a little bit nauseated. Listen, if you can't have a conversation, do yourselves a favor and write it down in a journal, okay? For yourself. Write a letter. You know, the whole thing, write a letter, write it in a journal, and don't just do it once. Keep doing it, okay? All right, Spirit, so, wow. Cancer's person, how do they feel towards Cancer at this time? Justice and Ace of Swords. So whatever happened between you, they feel like they see things clearly, or the situation kind of came to a head, and they know that they see you as you truly are, or the thing between you guys as it truly is, the relationship. What are their intentions towards Cancer? Okay, so we do have the Six of Wands, which is an element of success, being wanted to be seen by you, being wanted to be loved by you, adored by you. They want progress. I'm going to clarify that. Progress in the relationship. Yeah, they do. Four of Wands. They absolutely want healing and progress in the relationship. There's the Aquarius confirmation. Doesn't have to be if the rest of the message has been resonating with you. All right. What I was about to say was they want success in the relationship. I think, are you really nervous? I'm laughing because I'm like, it's like I went from not feeling good to a little bit like anxious nervousness. Just, my goodness, strange energy for me. But I want to know right away, what is it that you're looking for from this situation, Cancer? I also want healing. You want healing and you want work. Okay, yeah. There was some a lot of conflict, arguing, confusion, chaos, drama in your past. But you are ready to move forwards and work on things with the Star and the Eight of Pentacles. You want to work on the relationship and get past the past, right? You want to move beyond the past conflict. So, Spirit, will Cancer's person come towards them before Mercury retrograde? Yeah, that's so interesting. They will likely and shake things up to the point where I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you're going to react. We're going to see how you're going to react. But we have the King of Swords. This could be dealing with an air sign. We've already talked about Aquarius. Tower. Yes. That's a yes. They're coming forwards. And I believe you will have this conversation that you've been wanting to have, but you may not know. You may not get, the outcome that you wish, right? Whatever is established already is going to come tumbling down. So if you think you know their intentions, this is Spirit saying you don't know their intentions. Like, that will change, okay? You will find out. Truth will come out and they will share it. And King of Swords is indeed a character that is honest, upfront, authentic, does not speak directly from the heart, speaks after thinking about things with their mental fortitude, and then, yes, says what they need to say. Few words, but very impactful. So Spirit, what will the impact of this conversation be on my Cancer folks? Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so remember I said that things would be shaken up with the Tower? Okay, so the thing is, you're gonna go in your head, deep in your head, and you're gonna be overthinking. You're gonna want recovery. You're gonna want time apart to think about things, and then you're gonna overthink about things with the Five of Swords, right? And the Nine of Swords came out. So yes, you will be up at night thinking about things, and that's what happens when a Tower hits, right? Maybe they say something to you that you really didn't expect about the future, or about you, or about the relationship, or about themselves. You know, I don't know what this thing is yet. Ace of Pentacles. And then after all the overthinking, you're gonna do the overthinking, you will see a new beginning. You will receive a new opportunity. Okay? Could be with this person. All right. I want to know, Spirit. Because I do feel conversation. Anytime we're in Gemini season, I feel conversations coming. You know? So, Spirit, what is this conversation that Cancer will have with their person? What will it entail? I mean, I'm not going to get the direct details, the full deets. Okay. What it will entail is, yeah. If there was a third party, that will come up. If it is about a reunion, let's meet up, that's what's going to come up. And what they want to talk to you about is most likely what they want in the future and how to work on it. Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is all about the future. Could be, you know, I know, like I have my handful of favorite readers, and they like to call it like your McMansion, or yeah. So it could indeed be like your dream home, your dream life. Like what is it? How do you define it? Ten of Pentacles. And then how do you want to work towards it? It's not striking me as a deeply emotional kind of conversation. It's more logical. That's why the King of Swords was out there. All right. So I want to know how you are going to feel about this. The contents. How is Cancer going to feel about the contents of this discussion? I mean, we already saw the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. It is gonna shake you up. Death on the back of the deck. Absolutely. Seeing the truth, right, will absolutely end a particular way in which you're viewing the situation, right? And it'll mark the beginning of a new way of seeing things. Now, it is going to take time, because what you're going to do is Four of Pentacles, which is you're going to retreat. You're going to hold on to your emotional core and not share your deepest feelings. And I know why, because you're going to be deeply conflicted. Five of Swords, we saw that. I want to know, Spirit, can you give Cancer some advice so they can navigate this situation? The Fool, love it. Oh my God. And the Emperor, two opposite poles, right? Of the Aries personality. That's so interesting. The Five of Pentacles at the back of the deck. You know, Spirit is saying, instead of feeling like you're left out, okay, and that you've been abandoned, can you see this instead as embarking on a new journey, right? The Fool. You're not going to fall off the cliff. You know why? Because you can trust yourself, the Emperor, to have a sure footing. You know, you can still be firmly planted on the ground while in motion, okay? You don't have to be stuck, right? That's what this combination is saying to me now. That feeling of not being a part of joy, love, happiness, that Five of Pentacles is like feeling a lack mentality, like always like wanting more. How about instead of that, you try something different? In doing so, you're going to end up feeling completely sovereign and in control of your life. So when this discussion happens, right, try to see, once you feel the collapse of the old way of thinking or being within yourself, try to remember that it's also a release, a freedom. Now you have the opportunity to decide in which direction you want to go. What is it that you really want from a relationship, from your life? So Spirit, show me what is ahead for Cancer this month, please. Before their birthdays. Because I am going to do birthday readings. All right, love it. Oh my God, I love it. Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and the King of Cups. Are you kidding me? Damn, once this tower falls, the tower is coming, my friends. Do not worry, okay? Do not worry, because with it comes first you retreating. We've already spoken about this. You will be retreating into your own inner sanctuary, okay? The Hermit. That's what I'm going to call it now. I'm going to start calling this, instead of the Hermit card, we're going to say the inner sanctuary card, all right? You're going to go into your favorite place, which is, I'm going to say, your imagination, all right? And you're going to think of all the different ways in which your new life, right, will reveal itself, will unfold, okay? And how you can better direct it. And then Spirit's like, new opportunity in love. Ace of Cups, also all about self-love. I mean, that's unconditional love. Overflowing cup of love coming towards you, because guess what? You're Cancer and that's what you want, all right? You manifested that. That's what you go deep inside your secret chamber, right? And then you're like, this is what I want, the Ace of Cups. And you know what? You're going to come out the King of Cups, someone who is so emotionally mature. Nothing will shake you. You're not going to cry anyone a river. You're going to be very much in touch with your feelings, though, and your emotions, right? But not let them run you, not let them steer you into this new world order that you're creating. This is all about you being emotionally open without being emotionally there was a word and I just like fragile or delicate, I guess. That's not really the words. Those are not the words that I wanted to say. Being emotionally open without being so porous that other people can impact you and shake you, okay? That's what's coming. Such good energy. Such good energy to have, okay? Especially for Cancer, I think. All right, Spirit, so new deck, please. New deck, my friends. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Is this new love that's coming towards Cancer? Or is this person from their past? I mean, I was going to say, no, not person from the past. But person from the past could be coming, yeah. Indeed, this is your past coming back towards you, right? But I think instead of the conflict, there's going to be resolution, okay? There's going to be a decision. Three of Wands. I'm not sugarcoating this reading. You are going to still be dealing with the heartbreak, right? That Tower, I feel, is really significant for your transformation here. And this is like the shakeup, right? it's just like Spirit is shaking you down, okay? It's just like removing all the excess from you so that you can, you know what, so that you can be free to explore the best possible outcomes for yourselves, okay? Without feeling like you're tied down to something that I think really this person and you probably had really different viewpoints, or have really different viewpoints of what the Ten of Pentacles looks like. The Five of Wands, there's going to be conflict. I'm not going to tell you that life is going to be easy breezy wonderful. I forget that commercial. CoverGirl, right? But you're going to move forward. Three of Wands. Regardless of this conflict, you're going to move beyond it, okay? So, all right, there's going to be conflict. You're going to feel it. The Three of Swords is here to tell me that, yeah, it's going to hurt. And I can't take that pain away. This is why you're going to have those sleepless nights. But ultimately, when you go into your state of healing, right? Your need to heal, you will come out of it with a fresh outlook. That Ace of Cups is, along with the King of Cups, it's a beautiful omen, all right? So please do not lose faith. So no, I'm not seeing new love right now, okay? There's some healing that needs to occur, okay? And also I think some thinking and decision making on your part. So Spirit, some of my viewers may decide to reconcile with this person. What is the outcome of that? Well, most likely outcome of that reconciliation. Page of Wands, the Hierophant, Page of Pentacles. Okay, pages are light energy. Page of Swords. I mean, I knew pages were going to be like really important. Something structurally sound, the Hierophant. Yes. Could be the, I don't want to say marriage right away, but deciding upon what you want that Ten of Pentacles outcome to look like. Some of you may indeed agree what that Ten of Pentacles is with your partner, with your person, right? And then you're going to work towards it slowly. This is not a promise, right? Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords at the back. You guys will both be learning how to build something together slowly, all right? And for those who decide, no reconciliation, what is their likely outcome? Transformation from this heartbreak. You're going to, Ten of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Indeed, you will have your Ten of Pentacles regardless, okay? I think what's going to happen is after the processing of the Three of Swords, the heartbreak, right? You are going to feel that no matter what, okay? You're going to get a newfound momentum and like vivacious energy, Knight of Wands, towards life, right? You're going to fall in love with life itself and create that Ten of Pentacles for yourselves, all right? Okay, so Spirit, I almost want to get you one more card, but, and I will. Okay, there you are, Lantern Oracle from my Lantern Oracle deck. Let's get them one more card, Spirit, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Oh, we were talking about this card in another reading. Oh my God, there's so many cards. Hold on. There's so many cards, and I want to give you the one that resonates the most. Yeah. I mean, this one really just spoke to me, okay? And I want you all to take a look. And the number 4 may be significant to you. We did have the Four of Wands come out in your reading. 44 might be significant to you as well. Lantern. Consciousness is light. I do feel like this is about you going into your hermit phase, right? With that lantern and looking within and seeing. This is why you're going to come out of that phase with that Ace of Cups, King of Cups mentality. it's just going to be so enlightening for you when you finally decide to look within. You're really gonna come out a new person. And I do believe that for many of you, Spirit wants you to have that new beginning, fresh chance, okay? At building the type of Ten of Pentacles you want. So please don't settle. Like if you have something in mind for what you want your future to be or to look like, or what happiness, legacy, family, what those things look like to you, please do not settle for something that is different, okay? Because I think ultimately you're not going to be happy unless your future is in your hands with the Emperor card. I know a lot of you might have been feeling a lack of sovereignty. So take this time to regain that power over your own lives, okay? All right, thank you so much.